Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to review the very popular Seiko 5 series, which is the SRPD series, otherwise known as the 5KX. So I'm going to compare it with its predecessor, which is the SKX diver on my right. The model I have in particular here is the SKX009. And I'm also going to compare it with the watch that I reviewed in my previous video, which is the SRP series Dress KX. So I'm going to do a bit of size comparison as well as a feature comparison of these three watches. So to start off, we have the 5KX. This model I have in particular is the SRPE93. It comes with a blue color bezel and a blue color dial, along with a patinaed hour marker, handset, and also an inner chapter ring. So this watch actually is an update to the legendary Seiko SKX diver. The difference between the 5KX and the SKX diver is that the 5KX does not have the ISO rated diver certification anymore. However, the movement, they actually upgraded it from a 7S26 movement to a 4R36 movement. So the difference between these two movements is that the 4R36 has hacking and hand winding function. So for hacking, you just need to pull out the crown of the watch and the second hand stops. So this facilitates the adjustment of the time up to the accuracy of each second. So you can have this second hand stop and you can adjust the time exactly to where you want. So other than that, the 4R36 movement also has a hand winding function, which allows you to charge up the watch as you wind it. So the SKX does not have it because the SKX comes with a 7S26 movement. Other than that, the dimension of the 5KX and the SKX is almost the same. You can see many of the design elements when it comes to the hour markers, the bezel, and even the shape of the watch is largely the same. So that's the main difference. The main difference between these two watches is mainly in the movement. So with the 5KX, it comes with a better movement compared to the SKX. So now let's compare it with the SRPE. So the SRPE is a dressier version of the SRPD series. So with the SRP series, the Dress KX, it doesn't come with a rotating bezel. It comes with a very simple, clean design, and also the size of the watch is also different. For the watch on my right, the 5KX, it has a diameter of around 42.5 millimeters, whereas the Dress KX has a diameter of 40 millimeters. So if you have a smaller wrist size, you might want to choose the Dress KX over the 5KX. However, if you prefer a larger watch or have a larger wrist size, then maybe this watch on my right would be better for you. Personally, I prefer the Dress KX over the 5KX because I feel that this watch on my left is much more versatile and I prefer the clean look of it. That being said, the 5KX is also a very good option. And let's look at the caseback. So this watch features a see-through caseback with the 4R36 movement, which is exactly the same movement as the Dress KX. So let's look at them side by side. You can see that it's the exact same movement. So both watches come with a hand winding and hacking function. And the 4R36 is a 41-hour power reserve movement with 24 joules. So both watches are water resistant up to 10 bars, so you can use it for swimming or any water activities without any issues. So as I've said, this watch comes with a hacking function and a hand winding function. So for hacking function, it's very useful if you want to adjust the time down to the second. As you pull out the crown, the second hand stops, so you can actually adjust the minute hand exactly to where you want. So this is something that the SKX does not have. Alright, so let's now put this watch on my wrist and have a look. Okay, so this is how it looks like on my 6.5-inch wrist. So at 42.5 millimeters, it fits pretty good on my wrist, not too big. The thickness of this 5KX is also slightly thicker than the Dress KX that I have previously. So this watch is, you can say it's much beefier than the Dress KX. So if you like a watch that is more substantial, you could actually opt for this watch. The glass that this watch uses is a hardlex crystal. So this is the same as what you have for the SKX as well as the SRPD Dress KX series of watches. So no sapphire glass at this price range, unfortunately. If you would like to have sapphire glass, you would have to buy the higher range Seiko diver watches in order to get the sapphire glass. But from my experience, the Seiko hardlex crystal is also very good. So no issues over there. Alright, so let's look at the Loom performance of all three watches and compare them side by side. Okay, before that, I'm going to charge up the watches with my torchlight. So I'm using this Nikkor P20i. Okay, so right now I'm going to charge the watches and just do a comparison side by side of their Loom performance. So this Nikkor torchlight also has a UV light, so this is what I'm going to do right now. Charge it up with UV as well. Alright, let's off the lights and see how the Loom performs. Alright, so this is how it looks like. As usual, there's some residual light from my window curtain. So this is how it looks like. So the SKX has a green color loom, okay, whereas which is the same as the Dress KX series, both of them have green color loom. Okay, whereas the 5KX, the SRPD93, comes with a blue loom. Okay, so this is a more unique color. So all three watches comes with Seiko's proprietary Lumi Bright loom, which performs very well in my experience. And typically the loom can last quite a few hours without any issues at all. Alright, so this will be the end of the review, and thanks for watching. See you again soon.